So Israel's war is entering a new phase. Sinwar's death has created ripples, especially in the international market for gold. Gold prices are breaking records everywhere. International gold prices have crossed $2,700. That's for 1 ounce of gold. 1 ounce is around 28 grams. So $2,700 for 1 ounce. It's a lifetime high. Here in India, gold prices are on fire. 10 grams of pure gold costs almost 80,000 Indian rupees. That's about 951 US dollars for 10 grams. This is the most expensive gold has ever been. The question is why? Why are prices so high? What is driving this surge? Mostly it is fear. Investors around the world are afraid. They have three big fears, three big concerns right now. First, the conflicts in Ukraine and West Asia. Second, the state of major economies. They're showing signs of weakness. Their growth numbers have been tepid. And third, the US presidential election. It is playing on the minds of investors. It's a tight race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. The election could swing either way, and the result will have implications for the whole world. So 2 wars, slowing economies, and the US election. On all these fronts, there's unpredictability. The final outcomes are hard to gauge. The risks are high, so investors want some insurance. They want to build a safety net around their investments, and gold can provide them that safety net. It is a time-tested hedge, which is why whenever there's a crisis, gold prices skyrocket. It happened in 2007 when the US triggered a global financial meltdown. The gold markets had collapsed, but gold prices, global markets rather, had collapsed, but gold prices shot up. From 2007 to 2011, gold prices effectively doubled. And then it happened again in 2020 during the Wuhan virus pandemic. Gold prices hit new records and touched new highs. It seems like 2024 is seeing a repeat. And it's not just investors. Central banks are also boosting their gold reserves. In the last 2 years, they have bought large amounts of gold, more than 2,000 tons to be exact. Which central banks are these that are accumulating gold? China, Brazil, Turkey, and Poland. They've all indulged in heavy buying of gold. And India's central bank is also part of this list. Since 2018, India's gold reserves have surged by more than 200%. India's central bank is called the RBI, the Reserve Bank of India. Do you know how much gold the RBI has? It's worth more than $65 billion, which is quite significant. Now, we all know why investors buy gold. Usually for capital protection, to balance potential losses in their portfolio. But why do central banks want more gold in their reserves? The World Gold Council released an assessment this year. They looked into this trend of central banks buying gold. And this is what they came up with. I'm quoting, "Extraordinary market pressure, unprecedented economic uncertainty, and political upheavals around the world have kept gold front of mind for central banks." So market pressure, economic uncertainty, and political upheavals, the same 3 fears that we just talked about. They're plaguing central banks too. And that is why the yellow metal is in demand. But in India, the high prices are dampening the festive spirit, the festive mood. Gold sellers say that there are few customers now. Some have even started offering discounts. They're cutting prices by $8 for 28 grams. Usually, it's the other way around. Festive season is when businesses expect their highest sales. And in India, Diwali is approaching. It's one of India's biggest festivals. Buying gold during this time is considered auspicious. But the sellers say the surging prices are driving customers away. So how long will the gold rally continue? Have the prices peaked, or is there still momentum? Honestly, it's hard to say. Developments over the next few weeks hold the answers.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.